Let's do some more SQL coding today. This question appeared in an Amazon interview. In this question, they're asking, you have been asked to compare sales of current month May to those of the previous month April. The company requested that you only display products whose sales have increased by more than 10% from the previous month to the current month. Your output should include the product ID and the percentage growth in sales. So in a question, whenever they're asking, hey, compare this to the previous something, okay? In this question, they're saying compare the sales of current month to the sales of previous month. Whenever they talk about something like that, is usually a window function, is specifically lag window function we are talking about in that problem. So we will come to that. The first thing I'm going to do here is, though, I'm going to be looking at monthly sales, and how I can do that is using group by. So I'll be aggregating monthly sales based on the data I have. So that'll be the first CTE that I will build. So I'm just gonna do a drawing here so you understand what I'm talking about. So what I'm gonna do here is I'm actually gonna create a first CTE. This will be the first CTE. This will be just the monthly sales aggregate. So what's the sales aggregate for that specific product for the month of April and then month of May? Okay, so that's what I'll do in the first CTE. And in the second CTE, I actually will apply on the same table that I'll create here on CTE1. I will actually create, or actually I will add a lag column to it. So the lag column will show us, okay, so I have this current month's data. What was the sale made for the previous month for the same specific product? So that will be the second CTE. So I'm just gonna make this here CTE2, and this will just sort of add a new column, which will be the lag column for the previous month sales. And let's start querying our data set here. So the first thing I'm going to do, I'm going to see what's going on here with this table. So select star from online orders, and let's see what we have. And let's see. Okay, so we have 6 columns here: product ID, promotion ID, cost in dollars, which is price, customer ID, date, and unit sold. Okay, so let's see how many months we have here first of all, because we have a date here, but we don't have any way of extracting, or we don't have an extracted month column here. So I'm just gonna make my own. So I'm going to extract month from date, and this will give us just the month from that date. Let's do distinct on this just to see how many months we have in this data set here. Okay, so we have 4, 5, and 6, which is April, May, and June. But as you can see in this question, we're only talking about May and April. Okay, so I'm going to filter out June from this. So let's start building our solution. So product ID, and let's do extract again, extract month from date, and let's do that unit sold, which is the column unit sold. Okay, units sold times cost in dollars, which is the price, cost in dollars, and let's see what we have here. Okay, so I have these 3 columns here: product ID, extract. By the way, let's name this as month, and let's see. I'm gonna rename this very soon. But so I have 3 columns: the product ID, month, and the cost in dollars, which is actually the sales here. But this is not grouped by month or product ID. So let's do a group by. Let's just copy this here. We are grouping by product ID and the month. So let's do that. And since I'm doing group by, I'll have to put this into some sort of an aggregate function. So I'm going to be doing a sum. That means combine all the sales and add them together for that specific month for that specific product. So this will give me the exact aggregate I'm looking for. So there you have it for product ID. You know what? Let's do a sort here, order by product ID. And there you have it. So we have for product ID 1 for the month of April, the sum is $32. For product ID 1 again for the month of May, we have $33. And as you can see here, this is all row based right now. All these values 32, 33. What I want to do in the second CTE, by the way, I'm going to put this into a CTE very soon, CTE1. What I'm going to be doing in the CTE2 is I'm going to be adding a column here so that it kind of like makes it easier for you to see visually what's going on. It's CTE1 as that. And you know what? I don't need this auto by here. I don't need to. I don't need that. Okay. And by the way, let's extract out the June from here. So let's only do it for the month of May and April and May, where in months of April and May, which is 4 and 5, let's see if this works. First of all, so let's start from CTE1. That should work. Okay, looks good. And you know what? Let's make this current month sales. Just gonna rename that there. Current month sales. Okay. Okay, looks good now. All descriptive. Now let's add that that lag column here. Select star. This will bring all these columns, and we'll be adding a new column, lag. So do lag. By the way, just gonna make this a little bit pretty here. Let's take it over here. Yep. So lag over current month sales column. Whenever we use window function, we gotta have this over clause, over partition by product ID, because I'm segregating this information by products, right? Products, and then inside those products by months. So partition by product ID and order by month. So this order by will sort that specific window. So this, for example, if this is a window here for product 1, it will sort that window by month, so 4 and 5, and it will add a new column, lag, here, 4th column. And let's do from CTE1. Let's see, let's run this. So as you can see, as what I wanted, I have this new column here, lag, and for the second value here I have, which is the May, I can also see the previous month's sales. And you know what, let's actually rename this as previous month sales. So this will be much more descriptive. That makes sense now, right? So this is the current month sale, which is April. Obviously there was no sale made before that, so that's why this is null here. For May, it's going to be showing you the sales for April. Now we have all this nice information. Let's focus on this logic here. The company requested that you only display products whose sales, which is units sold times price, which we have it here, have increased by more than 10% from the previous month to the current month. Okay, so let me quickly put this into a CTE here, so I can use all this information into my third query here. Okay, all of this is in CTE, and let's do okay, let's see, everything runs. Okay, so now they're asking me this condition, and they're giving me this condition here where the company requested that you only display products whose sales have increased by more than 10% from the previous month to the current month. So it's a pretty simple logic. What I'm going to be doing here is where current month sales have increased by more than 10% from the previous month sales. So I'll be doing previous month sales plus previous month sales times 10%, which is 10 divided by 100, or you can say 0.1. So and let's put this here in the brackets, and let's see what we have here. And as you can see, we have two product IDs, 3 and 5. Okay, so I guess we are very close to our answer. Let's see, they're also asking your output should include the product ID and the percentage growth in sales. So they're saying give me product ID. Okay, product ID, and they're also saying in the percentage growth in sales. So what exactly is a percentage growth? So percentage growth is always, you know what, I'm actually going to show you here. So percentage growth always is the new value, which is, let's say it's a new value, new value minus original value. Let's make it org. New value minus original value divided by original value, and you do times 100. So this is always going to be a rate of increase or percentage growth. Different ways of saying the same thing, percentage growth. So that's what that is. So new value in this case will be current month sale, original will be previous month sale, divided by previous month sale times 100. Okay, so let's do that here. So this is going to be for the percentage growth, this is going to be current month sales minus previous month sales divided by previous month sales times 100. I'll have to put one more bracket here, so all this is executed first, times 100. Let's see what we have here. And so there you have it. We have product ID, and you can rename this as percentage growth. Okay, percentage growth. Okay, and let's see if that's the right answer. And there you have it. That's the right answer. We have product ID and we have percentage growth, and that's what they asked in this problem.